Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I talk watches, help you choose the good ones and call out the ones that aren't worth your time. This week, I've been wearing something that caught me by surprise. The Shaw watches Manta in this beautiful Atoll Blue. It's not a brand new release. The Manta has been around for a while, but Shaw recently sent this one over and I've been giving it a proper wrist test. Worn it casually, taken it to the shower, lived with it like any other daily, and I've got thoughts. Real, honest thoughts. On paper, this thing looks like a spec monster. Slim case, sapphire crystal, 200-meter water resistance, but how does it actually perform on the wrist? Let's find out. The first thing that hit me, the wearability. The case comes in at just 38mm and the thickness, or should I say thinness, is a sleek 9.5mm. That's crazy slim for a dive style watch. Whether you have got a smaller wrist or a 7-inch one like mine, this thing wears beautifully. Also, small detail but important, drill locks. Strap changes are a breeze, and that's a big win for people like me who swap straps often. Now, the dial. When I saw it online, I'll admit, I felt it's a bit loud, but like I always say, and yes, I'm quoting myself here, you have to see it in person before you actually judge it. And in person, it's something else. It plays with light like water. Seriously, there's a kind of depth and softness to it that just doesn't translate in pictures. It's clean, legible, and has the laid-back tropical vibe that fits casual wear perfectly. Look closer and you'll see a mix of styles. Field watch cues with big Arabic numerals at 3, 6 and 9, paired with bold lume plots and clean branding at 6 o'clock. It all feels balanced and purposeful. That said, the markers are printed. Would applied markers have elevated it? Absolutely. But it doesn't take away how enjoyable this dial is. And here's the cool part, the lume setup.
C3 lume on the hands and the indices, and BGW9 and the pip and the logo.
And I don't say this lightly, the lume made me happy. Not just good or decent, it genuinely put a smile on my face. It gave me that satisfying little wow moment, and that counts. Under the hood, the Manta runs on a Swiss-made Ronda 713 quartz movement with 5 joules and shock resistance. It's gold-plated, serviceable and reliable. And for a no-nonsense daily diver, that's a smart move. The second hand in this movement takes around 3 seconds when it's time for a new battery. So, now the question is, how does it hold in real life? I've worn it through my daily routines, including showers, and it didn't flinch. Now sure, it's rated for 200-meter water resistance, so a shower isn't exactly a challenge. But still, it passed the real world test with flying colors. This thing is built to perform. And that's the word I keep coming back to, performance. It originally came on a NATO strap, but I swapped it out right away for an FKM rubber strap. And I'm glad I did. The FKM felt more in line with the dive vibe, and the Manta felt right at home on it. That said, no watch is perfect, and there's a couple of areas where I think Shaw could level up. First, the bezel. It's functional but not easiest to grip on. Because the case is so slim, the bezel edge doesn't offer much to hold on to, so you end up fumbling a bit. Second, a minor nitpick, I really wish they included an FKM strap in the box. It would have been a better match than the stock NATO. Though you have a lot of options to select from when you're about to buy it, but that comes with an added price. And lastly, the packaging. I feel the watch feels premium, but the box doesn't. It's not a deal breaker, but it's one of those things that completes the experience, and it's worth refining in the future. Screw down caseback also deserves a mention. With diver and Manta Ray engraving, it adds some personality and makes it feel more than just a generic spec piece. To sum it up, the Shaw Manta is a great everyday watch. It's not bulky, not over-designed, and it's clearly been built with thoughtful intention. I've been getting DMs and seeing comments asking, is it really worth the price? I totally understand the point when there are other watches coming with an automatic movement at this price. You have a question in mind, is it really worth the price? Now, my answer would be yes, especially when you can get Casios or Timexes in that range. If you want something that feels premium, looks different, and wears like a true enthusiast pick, this one delivers. This Atoll Blue variant is still available, but the earlier green one, that's already sold out. So if this version speaks to you, don't wait too long, it might not be around forever. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you wear something like this daily? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, you know what to do. Hit that like button, share it with a watch friend, and subscribe if you're new here. For behind the scenes and quick updates, follow me on Instagram. Until next time, wear what you love.